A very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome to your science class. I hope you all are enjoying e-learning. Dear children, in this module we will study about scarcity of water. So here children, I want to tell you the meaning of scarcity, that is shortage. So today we are going to study about shortage of water. In this module children, the topics which we will be studying will be states of water, availability of water on earth, scarcity of water, depletion of water table, water management. So children, in grade 6 you had already studied about importance of water. So here I want you all to recall whatever you have studied from there. Children, in that you have studied that water is a very essential resource, right? Water हमारी सबकी लाइफ के लिए बहुत ही essential है, right children? Without water, as we cannot survive without air, similarly children, it is not possible to survive without water also. So children, water on the earth has been maintained for millions of years by various processes which make the water cycle. So children, in grade 6 only you have studied about evaporation, that when the sunlight falls on the water and the water layer by layer, as the molecules of water are arranged in layer in liquid, so it will evaporate by layer, and in this way children, the water vapor will evaporate and they will condense, and after being condensed they will come down in the form of precipitation. So children, these many processes are involved. So in this children, when water circulates through the water cycle, it can be found in all three forms: solid, liquid, gas, at any given time somewhere on the earth. Okay children, as you can see that mostly you can see the water in its liquid form. Okay, and in atmosphere it is present in its gaseous form, that means water vapor. And children, somewhere at some places where the temperature is very low and it is very cold, so there the precipitation comes down in the form of snow. आप देखते होगे कहीं पे अगर आप hills पे जाते हो तो वहाँ पे आप snow को enjoy करते हो. So children, you can see that water exists in 3 states, and these 3 states are interconvertible. Children, the solid form snow and ice is present as the ice caps at the poles of the earth, snow-covered mountains and glaciers. So children, you must have enjoyed, you must have seen kitna sara snow aap enjoy karte whenever you go to a hill station. And liquid water is present in ocean, lake, river and underground. Children, this underground water we are going to see in detail in this module. The gaseous form is the water vapor present in the air around us. Children, as when you will keep a glass of water and it is the water is capped, and if the water is cold water, okay, so you will see tiny droplets of water around this water. Okay, outer surface पे आप उसकी tiny water droplets देखते हो. So children, this is one of the experiment through which you can conclude that water vapors are present around us. So children, the continuous cycling of water among its 3 states, so these 3 states, they are just keep on interchanging and keep the total amount of water on the earth constant, even the whole world is using it. So children, when I was teaching you in Zoom, so the first table which was there in the book was so many activities was given over there, and you have to write the approximate amount of water which you are using daily for those activities. Okay children, suppose this activity you had already done in grade 6. Okay, so now I want to make you recall that in our present life also, you can see that when you wake up in the morning till you go back to the bed for sleeping, आप देखते होगे for almost every activity you require water. Okay, and you know, as the population is increasing every day, okay, the population rate, the increase in the population is the very high. Okay, and so it should be there that all the population should get adequate amount of water. Okay, सबको उनकी ज़रूरत के हिसाब से उतना वाटर चाहिए ही चाहिए. So children, for this is very much required that it should be used judiciously, and also the water which is there, it should be protected from getting polluted. Right, children? So availability on the earth. So children, you must have studied in the previous class also, and you must have heard it also. Okay, so you must have children, you know that if you consider the whole earth, whole world as one. Okay, so if you will part it in 4, so the 3 parts, that means 3/4 is covered by water, and only 1/4 is the land. So children, you might could think that if there is plenty of water, so what is the big concern that we should use it judiciously, we should not waste it, and कितना सारा इसके ऊपर हम ध्यान देते हैं. So children, nearly although the water is in abundance, but children, the water which we can consume is very limited. So here children, nearly 3/4 of the earth's surface is covered with water. Almost 97.5 of this available water is salty. Children, this water, if you consider that 3/4 of the earth's surface, जो हमारा only 1 portion है, 4 में से 1 portion ही land है, बाकी सारा water है. Children, in that water, अगर हम 97.5% को देखें, the water which is there, we cannot consume it, because children, it is very salty. That means it is very saline, and we cannot consume it. Therefore children, and this is very unfit for human consumption. Of the remaining 2.5% fresh water, a major portion is found frozen in glaciers and in the polar ice caps. So children, if 97.5% के अलावा जो वाटर बचा है, उसमें 2.5% वाटर चिल्ड्रन, इट इज़ प्रेजेंट इन इट्स फ्रोजन फॉर्म. ओके, वो आइस की फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट है, विच वी कैन नॉट यूज़. And children, 0.8% of this 2.5% fresh water is available as rainwater, lake water, underground water, and is useful for human consumption. So children, you can see that a very tiny amount is potable water. See children, the meaning of potable you have already learned. So children, that is the water which we can consume. So although there is water present in abundance, but the water which we can consume is very limited. So we should be very aware, and we should create awareness so that the water may not get wasted. So children, water here, as the sources of water are rainwater, surface water, and underground water. So children, rainwater, you must have heard this term rain many a times. Okay children, rain forms a part of water cycle. Rainwater is the purest form of water. Children, it is supposed to it was supposed to be said in earlier time when the earth wasn't so polluted. जब बहुत pollution नहीं था children, उस समय हम ये कह सकते थे that the rainwater is very pure. But nowadays children, it is not like this. अभी ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, so children, here you can see. So, children, now, however, while falling it gets polluted with dust particles and some dissolved gases as carbon dioxide, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. And children, you know that when the oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, they react with water and they form acid. Okay, and hence acid rain is formed. So children, we cannot say that nowadays rainwater is the purest water. Children, this rainwater also needs to be purified before we consume it. So children, surface water. Now we'll talk about surface water. Children, we will study the surface water in two categories. As you can see, river, lakes and streams. Children, water present in these water bodies comes from the melting of snow on the mountains and from rain. Along its course, water travels through hills, plains and become impure. It contains dissolved salts and suspended impurities as well. Now children, seas and oceans. Children, like sea and oceans cover about 70% of the surface water. Children, the majority of the water is there in sea and oceans only. Water present in sea and oceans contains a large amount of water of dissolved salts. Children, it contains a high quantity of salt and the water is very salty, that is saline. River ultimately flows into sea and add dissolved salts into it. So children, the rivers which are there, they ultimately will lead to the seas, and so that is why children, the water which is there in the sea is very salty, and this salty water is known as saline water. So children, now we will talk about groundwater. Children, the places, if you have ever been to a village, so children, what is actually most often happening is that children, कि आप क्या देखते हो कि आपके जो सिटी के पास रिवर होती है, थ्रू पाइपलाइंस यू आर गेटिंग दैट वाटर आफ्टर इट इज़ बीइंग प्योरीफाइड विद द म्यूनिसिपैलिटी. चिल्ड्रन, जब ये म्यूनिसिपैलिटी के थ्रू प्योरीफाई किया जाता है थ्रू फिल्टर्स एंड ऑल, एंड चिल्ड्रन बाय ट्रीटिंग इट विद क्लोरीन गैस, सो चिल्ड्रन फिर वो हमारे पास तक आता है. बट चिल्ड्रन, द प्लेसेस लाइक इन विलेजेस एंड चिल्ड्रन नाउडेज ऑल्सो in industries and factories and even at our homes, children, what we are doing, we are just submersible lagwa rahe hain, right? So where you are getting the water in submersible, you are digging the pit, आप बहुत गहरा गड्ढा खुदवाते हैं till the underground water, and there आप पाइप के थ्रू उसको पंप ऑन करते हैं, तो वो प्रेशर के साथ आप उसको पुल करते हैं. So children, in this way underground water is a major source through which we are getting the water. The ground has a large storage of water inside it. If we dig deeper and deeper below the earth, we will reach a level where all the space between particles of soil and gaps between the rocks are filled with water. So children, if you will अगर आप बहुत गहरा गड्ढा खोदते हैं, so like after so many layers of soil and bedrock, so many layers, you will get the underground water. The upper limit of the layer, like suppose children, if water is there, so आप उसकी जो upper underground water का जो uppermost layer होता है children, we call it as water table. The water table varies from place to place. Of course children, the places where monsoons like river is adequate, rain is adequate, जहाँ पे कि अच्छे से बारिश होती है. In monsoon season also, children, it varies from season to season also. Like suppose summers में जो water table होता है children, वो क्या होता है, वो नीचे चले जाता है, and in rainy season the level rises up. Okay. Now children, the water found below the water table is called groundwater. The rainwater and the water from the other sources such as river, pond seeps through the soil and fills the empty spaces and cracks deep below the ground. The process of seeping. So children, like suppose if you have gardens at your home, तो आप देख सकते हो जब बारिश होती है children, like half an hour के बाद जब आप देखोगे, अभी आप देखते हो कि पूरा गार्डन जो है वो वाटर से भरा हुआ है, एंड आफ्टर हाफ एन आवर व्हेन यू विल गो टू द गार्डन यू विल सी कि वहाँ पे से पानी क्या हो गया, पूरा खत्म हो गया. सो वेयर द वाटर इज गोइंग, द वाटर इज सोक्ड अप. क्या हो रहा है, उसको सॉइल अपने अंदर सोक करके सीप करके अंडरग्राउंड रिफिल, जो अंडरग्राउंड वाटर है उसको रिफिल कर रहे हैं, रिप्लेनिश कर रहे हैं. ओके चिल्ड्रन, नाउ द प्रोसेस ऑफ सीपिंग ऑफ वाटर deep into the ground, this process of seeping of water is known as infiltration. The underground water is stored between the layers of hard rocks below the water table is called aquifer. And children, This aquifer, we are getting the water. हम इसके through like the water present in aquifer is pumped out with the help of tube well or hand pumps. And you know, children, कि hand pumps and tube well. As you know, children, that our India is almost dependent on agriculture, है ना? So children, tube wells आप देख सकते हो, उससे हमारा irrigation होता है, right? So we are what we are actually using. We are using the underground water only. Okay, children. So इस underground water के level को भी तो हमें maintain रखना है, because children, nobody is putting water inside. So इस and now children, अगर हमें rain proper चाहिए, अगर proper जो season होते हैं children, उसके हिसाब से बिल्कुल adequately हमें rain चाहिए. So children, we should minimize the pollution, because children, अगर air pollution होगा, greenhouse gases बढ़ेंगी, and children क्या होगा, global warming होगी. So children, all the things like आपका evaporation rate high हो जाएगा and rain नहीं होगी. So children, all the balance of the water which is there in the earth will get disturbed. Okay, so now children, you can see that I was talking about, this is aquifer. And what is aquifer, children? That you already know, that the water which is present between the layers of hard rocks below the water table, this is known as aquifer. And children, the water, the uppermost layer of the underground water, that level is known as water table. So children, stream also, you know what actually stream is all about. So now children, we will proceed further. अब हम आगे देखेंगे. So children, what is actually spring of water, that also we'll see. Now we will see, children, that the underground water may run along the surface of non-porous rock and come out of the surface with pressure from any opening in the form of spring. This is called spring water or natural spring. Okay, children. Now, scarcity of water. So children, a topic like the name of the chapter is related to this only. So children, what is scarcity of water? Children, as we are using water, we are using water regularly, daily we are using it. So children, and the population is also increasing every day. So children, क्या हो रहा है कि इस population की जो वाटर डिमांड है उसको मीट करने के लिए वाटर कम पड़ जा रहा है. सो चिल्ड्रन, वाटर टेबल में गो डाउन इफ द वाटर इज नॉट सफिशिएंटली रिप्लेनिश्ड. चिल्ड्रन, अगर रेन नहीं होगी, ड्राउट होगा, सो जो अंडरग्राउंड वाटर होगा वो क्या होगा, रिफिल नहीं होगा, रिप्लेनिश नहीं होगा. ओके, एंड चिल्ड्रन, द वाटर विल ऑल्सो slowly the water which is present in the fresh water bodies will also evaporate. And children, it is due to, and why is it happening, children? What is the reason behind scarcity of water? What are the major reasons? And these are namely increasing population, industries, decrease of seepage area for seepage of rainwater. Children, जब हमारी population increase होती है, so there is a demand for a big house also. Children, if it is a family of 4 people, so two bedroom set is like sufficient for the one. Okay, but if the as the population is increasing, तो children उनको रहने के लिए जगह भी ज़्यादा चाहिए, usage के लिए water भी ज़्यादा चाहिए. So children, जब रहने की जगह के लिए मैं क्यों बोल रही हूँ? Because children, if the land will be cemented, so children, from there the water may not seep, and the water which is present underground will not be replenished. Okay, and agricultural activities also, like our India is so much dependent on agriculture, so you know that how much water we require for the agriculture purpose also. Children, deforestation is also one of the reason. As you know, children, that the uppermost layer of the soil, it runs off with the water, and scanty rainfall. Children, where the rainfall is very less, there also, children, you might face like scarcity of water, okay, shortage of water. So children, increasing population creates demand for construction of houses, shops, offices, roads, and pavements. Children, pavements and all the things, children, as the population will increase, all their demands will also increase. So ultimately, children, the water which is present, as you know, as I've already told, that children, the amount of water which we can consume is very limited. Okay, children. So this decrease the open areas like parks, playgrounds. Children, ultimately जो आपका कच्चा लैंड होता है वो कम हो जाता है. Okay, this in turn decreases the seepage of rainwater into the ground. That is why children, जो underground water है वो replenish नहीं हो पाता. A huge amount of water is needed for construction work, and for all the water is drawn from the ground. So children, these are the few reasons जो कि हमने अभी देखे. And increasing industries, children, for the production of the products water is required. Like अगर वहाँ पे big machines हैं तो वहाँ पे water as a coolant भी use होगा, आपके production के लिए भी use होगा. Water is used by all industries. Almost everything that we use need water somewhere in its production process. The number of industries is increasing day by day. Water used by most industries is drawn from ground only. So children, the industries, they are drawing their water, the water which they require, they are getting that water from the underground water only. So children, it is very much required that it should be replenished also. हम उसको use करें, साथ ही के साथ हमें उसको वापस से replenish भी करना है, so that we can get the water, हम उसको sustainably use कर सकते हैं. Agricultural activities. A majority of the farmers in India depend upon rains for irrigating their crops. Irrigation system like canals are there only in a few places. So children, this I have already told you in the introduction of the chapter, that everywhere the pipelines and all things, all the proper setups are not there. So there we are getting the water from the underground water only. These systems may suffer from lack of water due to plenty of rainfall, so farmers have to use underground water for irrigation. So children, as you can see nowadays, अगर आप village जाते हैं and आप crops को देखते हैं, so वहाँ ट्यूबवेल के थ्रू पानी लिया जाता है. Okay, now children, population pressure on agriculture forces increasing use of underground water day by day. Children, population बढ़ेगी, हमें ज़्यादा vegetables भी चाहिए, ज़्यादा resources चाहिए, right children? So this is resulting in the depletion of underground water. Now distribution of water and also leading to the scarcity of water, children. Distribution of water, children, as you know that the division of the rainfall is not even all around. Okay, राजस्थान में कम होती है and मुंबई में हमेशा बाढ़ आ जाती है. Okay, so the distribution of rainfall is not even. A majority of the farmers in India depend upon rains for irrigating their crops. Irrigation system like canals are there only in a few places. So children, irrigation system in canals are they are like very few. Okay, these systems may suffer lack of water due to plenty of rainfall. So children, they may suffer due to lack of water due to plenty. So children, क्या होगा, ये जो system होते हैं, they may lack. Okay, so farmers, children, अगर वहाँ पे बारिश नहीं होगी, the systems may lack water. Okay, so and plenty of rainfall नहीं होगी children, तो आपको वहाँ पे scarcity हो जाएगी. So farmers have to go underground water for irrigation. So उनको underground water को use करना पड़ेगा. Population pressure on agriculture forces. So these things we have already discussed, children, and this is the last topic of this module. So children, water management. So this we have already discussed that yes, water is very essential for us, and from what are the sources of water from where we are getting that water. And also children, we have discussed that water exists in 3 states. Then children, we discussed about the scarcity of water, and children, here I want to tell you that effects आपको almost clear हो गए होंगे. Children, as you know that whatever activity you are requiring water, like suppose if I talk about plants. So children, अगर हम plant की बात करेंगे and if the plant will not get water, they will not be watered, so what will happen? They will not be able to prepare their own food through the process of photosynthesis, right? So children, ultimately the plants will die, the vegetation will die. If the vegetation will die, we ultimately are dependent on the plants as they are the primary producers. Okay, so now children, we'll talk about water management. अब water management की बात करेंगे, that how we can manage, how we can reduce this wastage of water and what could be done so that we can catch the water, we can preserve the water. So children, most of the water that we get as rainfall just flows away. The rainwater can be used to recharge the underground water. This referred to as water harvesting and rainwater harvesting. Children, जो रेन वाटर, लाइक सपोज जो रेन वाटर आपके ग्राउंड पे फॉल होता है उसको हम स्टोर कर सकते हैं चिल्ड्रन. लाइक एंशिएंट टाइम में बावरीज, चिल्ड्रन इफ़ यू हैव एवर बीन टू इमामबाड़ा, वहाँ पे आपने देखा होगा कि एक वहाँ पे एक बहुत ही गहरा पिट होता है, उसके अंदर जब बारिश होती है अंदर लाइक सीलिंग जो होती है वहाँ पे सीमेंटेड नहीं होता, तो जब बारिश होती है तो वाटर कलेक्ट्स देयर, वहाँ पे क्या होता है पानी इकट्ठा होता रहता है, एंड दैट वाटर कुड बी यूज फॉर मेनी पर्पसेस लाइक फॉर ये टॉयलेटरी पर्पसेस, फॉर गार्डनिंग एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो मेनी प्लेस इन इंडिया an old age practice of water storage and water recharge like the Boweries. So this is children that I have already told you. Bowery was the traditional way of collecting water. Okay, so वो कुछ नहीं है children, इसमें बस एक गहरा पिट होता है जिसमें कि रेन वाटर कलेक्ट होता रहता है. सो चिल्ड्रन रूफ टॉप रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग भी होती है, जैसे कि कुछ जगहों पे आपकी जो छत से लाइक द रूफ ऑफ योर हाउस, द वाटर विच वहाँ पे पाइपलाइंस के थ्रू एक स्टोरेज टैंक में आ जाता है. फ्रॉम देयर इट विल बी फिल्टर्ड एंड देन इट कुड बी यूज फॉर सो मेनी पर्पसेस. सो हियर यू कैन सी. सो चिल्ड्रन रेन वाटर वी कैन नॉट ड्रिंक इट एज इट इज, as you know that it may contain the impurities, pollutants. Okay, so we cannot consume it as it is. So the Boweries are also used today, aaj bhi hain ye. There was a time that when people forgot the importance of Boweries. So children, kya tha, ek time aa gaya tha where the people were getting the water from, like they forgot कि हमें पानी को replenish भी करना है. Now drip irrigation is water saving irrigation system. Children, this is one of the very important thing. बेटा ड्रिप इरीगेशन में क्या है? ड्रिप, यू कैन सी, आपने देखा होगा किसी को ड्रिप लगते हुए. सो क्या होता है? ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप द वाटर फॉल्स. ओके, सो चिल्ड्रन इंस्टेड ऑफ वाटरिंग द होल लाइक उसको पूरी तरीके से पानी डायरेक्टली डालने से ड्रिप के थ्रू ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप उसके ऊपर स्प्रिंकल करते हैं at the root. Okay, so we can so children, drip irrigation is water saving irrigation system. In this system water falls on the roots of the plants drop by drop by the help of pipes. We can also play an important role in saving water. Children, as you know that agriculture पे हम बहुत dependent हैं, so हमें उसके थ्रू भी पानी को सेव करना है, and we can use this method so that the water could be saved from wastage. Now we should mop the floor instead of washing. So children, I'm not saying that washing should not be done, but more often we should mop the, हमें क्या करना चाहिए? धोने के बजाय उसको पोंछ लेना चाहिए पानी से. We should use a bucket instead of bathtub or shower for bathing. So children, हमें क्या करना चाहिए? हम basically क्या कर सकते हैं? हम showers का यूज़ ना करके बकेट को यूज़ कर सकते हैं, सो दैट चिल्ड्रन क्या हो कि आपका ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पानी वेस्ट ना हो. हमारे घर में कोई लीकेज है अगर टैप्स में एंड पाइप्स में, सो इट शुड बी repaired as soon as possible. Children, as you know कि आपके जो gardens होते हैं उसमें जो आप water करते हो plants को, तो pipes होते हैं, वहाँ पे अगर कहीं पे भी leakage हो जाता है तो water starts to come with the pressure के साथ बाहर आने लगता है. So children, and recycle polluted water for यूज़ इट फॉर इरीगेशन, उसको गार्डनिंग के लिए यूज़ कर सकते हैं. एंड चिल्ड्रन ऑल्सो हमें जो एग्जिस्टिंग वाटर है उसको भी हमें क्या करना चाहिए चिल्ड्रन? पल्यूट होने से बचाना चाहिए. एंड वी कैन द बिग थिंग वी कैन कंट्रीब्यूट इज़ दैट वी कैन क्रिएट अवेयरनेस कि हमें ज़्यादा फर्टिलाइजर्स का यूज़ नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे हमारा पानी पल्यूट हो जाए. ओके, एंड डिफॉरेस्टेशन तो हमको करना ही नहीं है, बिकॉज इट विल नॉट अलाउ द वाटर टू विदस्टैंड एंड टू सीप deep into the ground. Okay, so we should plant more and more trees. Okay, so I hope children, this whole session, this whole module, this whole class has created a awareness among you all. And now from now onwards, I know that you all children are very good and you are not wasting water, but from now onwards you will more practice to save water. Thank you children, thank you for listening, and if you still have any doubt, it will be cleared in the Zoom class. Thank you children.